Hello, girls. It's your dear Signora Ratti saying hello again. Um, I hope you are well. I myself am growing to miss you more and more. I really dislike looking at a screen instead of looking at you, but I see that if I give in to my annoyance, things go really badly. So let's make a real effort to make good use of this time, to see it as a gift and not grow lazy, neither academically nor in any other way. So anyway, I hope that you can find the same thing, that when you really trust this time as a gift, something good will come of it. We have a lot to do in this class, so let's get started. Possessive adjectives are things in English that are really easy, we use all the time. My, your, his, her, and so on. In Italian, they're kind of odd. Note down here. Possessive adjectives change their ending to accord with the noun they describe. So his pen, since pen is feminine, would be sua penna. His book, since book is masculine, would be suo libro. So what makes it masculine is not that it belongs to a man or a woman, a girl or a boy, but that book is masculine. What makes it feminine here is that pen is feminine. So we've been using these casually, but now we need to learn them more formally. So mio, mia, mie, miei. Those all stand for masculine singular, feminine plural, and masculine plural of my. Same thing for your, and singular your. Tuo, tua, tue, tuoi, and so on. Suo stands for his or her, does not specify if it belongs to a boy or girl, right? Sue e suoi. So for our, we have nostro, nostra. For your, plural, vostro, vostra. And here we go, we finally have a really easy one. There is loro in every case. I don't know why there is so easy. It's the same as the subject pronoun. In terms of pronunciation and spelling, the three hard ones are the masculine plural miei, tuoi, suoi. So those are a bit tricky. So I gave you an exercise to practice these, and we can go over that together. La mia penna. Notice you usually use the article before the word. La mia penna o la tua penna. I think autocorrect turned that into or, but it should be o. La mia penna o la tua penna, in the plural. Le mie penne o le tue penne. Okay, now let's do backpack, which is a masculine word. Il suo zaino o il mio zaino. Turn is masculine, il turno. We're using you plural, that means you guys. Il vostro turno o il nostro turno. It's their turn, e loro turno. His books or her books would be, this is the masculine plural, the tricky one, I suoi libri o I suoi libri. So notice that question, his books or her books translated, makes no difference at all. It doesn't make sense in Italian. You can't specify if it belongs to a boy or a girl in Italian. These are your books. Let's use the singular. Questi sono I tuoi libri. Okay, so those are really to be studied and learned. They're a bit tricky, but we'll just be using them continuously and you'll have plenty of practice learning them that way. Two little grammatical points. The reflexive, third person. Remember, reflexive is when you do something to yourself. I find myself, mi trovo, I'm trying to think of a common example we had used. Giacomo si trova nel paese nel cielo. Remember that line from our story? Okay, so if you're doing third person plural, you use the pronoun si, just like third person singular, and it reflects that they do something to each other. So si ritrovano, they find each other. It's again because it's a ri. Si danno un abbraccio, they give each other a hug. Si aiutano, they help each other. What would si vedono mean? Si vedono, they see each other, right? Another expression, you remember we've learned aiutare and l'aiuto. Dare un aiuto, you can imagine what it means to give a help, literally. Dare un aiuto is another way of saying help. It's kind of like our expression to give a hand. Mi dai un aiuto con latino would mean, will you give me a help? Will you give me a hand with my Latin? A question you could ask if you're having trouble with your Latin homework. Okay, this was the next exercise you had. Storiella numero uno. If you didn't understand it, I'll explain. You must fill in each blank with one of these verbs correctly conjugated. So you have to choose which verb makes sense and conjugate it correctly. If you haven't already done it, pause and do it now. You need not rewrite the whole sentence, just write the conjugated verb. Hopefully you have paused, and let's read it. Camilla chiede a sua sorella: tu mi dai un aiuto con il mio compito di matematica? Maddalena, that's the sister's name, Maddalena risponde: sì, io ti do un aiuto con la matematica. Poi, dopo, tu mi dai un aiuto con lacrosse. Io ho bisogno di allenamento. So do you understand? One sister says, will you give me a help? Will you help me with my math homework? The other one says, yes, I'll help you with your math homework. I'll give you a hand with your math, but you can give me a help with lacrosse. I need practice. La sorella risponde, sì, certo, noi giochiamo alla lacrosse dopo. Prima, guarda qui, io sono bloccata sul numero 5 del compito. I'm stuck. Remember, bloccare means to be stuck. Io sono bloccata sul numero 5 del compito. So now they begin to work together. La mamma vede che le sue figlie lavorano insieme. Lei dice al suo marito, remember what marito means? Husband, she says to her husband, sono contenta di vedere che le ragazze si danno aiuto. That the girls give each other help. That the girls help each other is the way we would translate it. Ok, storiella numero 2. Stessa cosa, same thing. Completare l'esercizio con il verbo giusto, coniugato correttamente. Obviously, correctly conjugated. Dare, to give. Dovere, we have a new verb, to be obligated. We translate it as must. Avere bisogno, to need. Avere voglia, to want. Avere ragione, to be correct, to have right reason, to be correct. Okay, if you did not do it, pause now and fill it in on your own. I'm assuming you've paused, so we can read it together. La madre dice ai figli, ragazzi, andiamo a visitare la nonna. Il figlio più giovane, the youngest son, risponde, oh no, mamma. La nonna è veramente buona. She's good-hearted. She's good. She's generous, right? She's a good lady, ma è molto noioso visitare lei. Io ho voglia di giocare fuori adesso. I want to play outside now. Non ho voglia di andare a visitarla, to visit her. La mamma spiega. Remember spiega? Explains. La mamma spiega, è vero che è un sacrificio per un bambino giovane visitare una donna vecchia. It's true, it's a sacrifice for a young child to visit an old lady. Ma, ragazzi, pensate che la nonna vive da sola. È importante che noi diamo il nostro tempo a lei. It's important that we give our time to her, that we give her our time. Soprattutto, remember sopra means above all. Soprattutto voi ragazzi che siete giovani, you who are young, voi date vostra energia e vostra gioia a lei. Lei ha bisogno di voi. She needs you. Un altro fratello risponde, la mamma ha ragione. Andiamo a visitarla. Oops, scusate. I lost my place. Oh, la mamma ha ragione. Andiamo a visitarla. So the oldest brother or another brother is saying, Mom is right. Let's go visit her. And then he looks at his brother who was complaining. Oh, first he says, noi dobbiamo andare subito, which means we must go right away. Now he looks at his brother who's complaining. He calls him fratellino, little brother. E tu, fratellino, tu non devi lagnare, which means you must not complain. Okay. The results of the vote. Drum roll. Questa è l'immagine numero 1. Prima immagine ha vinto one. Isha, Lily, Becky, and Isis voted for this one. It got 4 votes. 3 votes per l'immagine numero 2, 3 voti qui. Only 1 vote for the classic cat, Portia, and the others didn't vote. For the names, you can see which names were selected. I eliminated Smokey and Jimmy, Elise e Lily. Questa è una classe di italiano, non usiamo i nomi americani. No, 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 no. Allora, I chose some of my favorite names. Notice Brianna suggesting a Spanish name, Jorge. Come on. So I thought we would choose between these last names. So you have to vote again. Should we name him Ruggero, Romeo, Santiago, or Antonio? Antonio was my suggestion. So your last vote is on one of these 4. And unless people turn in new votes, this is our winner. Questo è il nostro gatto con gli stivali. Bravo. Adesso torniamo alla storia. Let's turn to the story briefly. Ecco il gatto. Che cosa fa? What's he doing here? Porta un sacco. Sacco is a bag. Porta un sacco. E cammina al palazzo del re. He walks to the king's house, to the king's palace. Ecco il re. Ecco il gatto che presenta il regalo. He presents the gift. Che cosa c'è nel sacco? Che cosa c'è nel sacco? What is there in the bag? Voi lo sapete, guardate, un coniglio grasso e buono da mangiare, fat and tasty to eat. Isha would not enjoy this. In our story, there were actually due conigli. Quello è il servo e quello è il re. This is the king. This is the servant of the king. And this is where we left off. Let me see. This is where we left off in the story. So let's just do a few minutes of the story. Remember that he also overheard a conversation at the king's palace that the king was going to take a walk at the lake the next day with his daughter, right? Lui impara che il re fa una passeggiata al lago con la sua figlia, la principessa. Okay, vocabulary that we need for the next part of the story is this. Fare il bagno, which literally means to take a bath, but it's used in Italian also for going for a swim. Take a bath in a lake, in the sea. Fare il bagno. Preoccupare, to worry. Ascoltare, to listen. Fidare, to trust. Like fidelity is loyalty. Fidare is to trust or be loyal. Buttare, remember buttare la rete? Buttare, to throw. Gridare, to yell. I vestiti, clothing. La pietra, most of you remember this from the name Pietro, Peter. Pietra is a rock. Adesso and ora mean the same thing. Adesso and ora mean now. Nessuno, nobody. Li is the indirect object pronoun for them. So let's say buttali. What does it mean? Throw them. Rubare, to steal. Fermare, to stop. Fare vedere, literally to make see, which is to show. To make someone see is to show them. La strada, the road. L'aria is kind of the impression, the feel. And senza is without. Okay, let's just do one short paragraph. Il giorno dopo, il gatto va al lago con il suo padrone e dice: fai il bagno nel lago. Take a dip in the lake. Arrivano delle sorprese. Some surprises are coming along. Some surprising things will happen. Arrivano delle sorprese, ma non preoccuparti. Ascolti quello che dico. Listen to that which I say. E che faccio? Listen to that which I say and do. E fidati da me. Quando il suo padrone va nell'acqua per fare il bagno, il gatto prende i suoi vestiti. The cat takes his clothing e li butta in acqua sotto una pietra, throws them in the water under a rock. Questi sono i vestiti di un uomo povero e adesso nessuno li vede mai più. These are the clothes of a poor man, and now no one will see them, never more. Dice il gatto. So he's gotten rid of his poor old clothing. He's going to start a new identity. He will no longer be a poor man. Stay caught up with your Gatto con Stivali worksheet. Love you, girls. Ciao, ciao.